Yunjin wrecks my damn brain. I can't. She wrecks my brain. Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Brigade Pot Reacts, and today we are doing the wonderful 르세라핌 once again on the channel. They were back surprisingly. I was not ready for this at all, to be honest with you. I was chilling downstairs. I had D&D going with some friends on my Discord and stuff. And suddenly out of nowhere, 르세라핌 popped up with ANTIFRAGILE, the MV, which I thought was coming out tomorrow alongside the album. But it turns out it wasn't. I don't know. Was this always the case? I don't know if this is like a surprise early release or if it's just always been this way and I've not been paying attention. It very well could be the second one because I rarely ever pay enough attention to these things. So it could well be that, but I get the feeling it might be a surprise early release. Let me know if that's the case anyway. But regardless, they have released this thing now. So I quickly threw on a t-shirt and ran up here to do it as soon as my D&D sesh was done. So I am sat here ready to do this thing, but I'm a bit all over the place, so bear with me. This is ANTIFRAGILE, the MV, from the new mini album, of course. And I am very intrigued and excited to find out where this group goes next, because, of course, when they debuted, they did debut with an interesting sound and feel and everything. It was very different compared to what we're used to. Fearless as a song was very different, I feel like, compared to a lot of the kind of mainstream K-pop stuff you get these days, even their album as well. I love the song Fearless. It's not necessarily one of my absolute favourites of the year thus far, but I did love it. It's a fantastic song, and the album was fantastic as well. So I'm really excited to see where they go from here and what kind of, are they going to stick with the same kind of style and stuff. It should be really interesting to see with this song. I've not seen the MV teasers and stuff, so I don't know if that gives away some of that, but I've not seen any of that, so I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. If you're new here, hello. If you're a 르세라핌 fan, please do check out my previous 르세라핌 content, including, of course, the reaction to the debut and stuff. If you're interested as well, if you're a fan of Sakura and Chaewon, you may be interested in IZ*ONE content, of which I have quite a few on the channel as well, so please do go back and check that out. That would be awesome. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. That would be fantastic. But with all that being said, we are just going to get straight into this thing because I am ready, unexpectedly ready, early to check this thing out today. It is 르세라핌 time. Let's do this. So this is the wonderful 르세라핌 with ANTIFRAGILE, the official music video. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, who's doing that vocal? Kind of sound, I want to say Yunjin, but I'm not.
I'm anti-fragile, I'm anti-fragile, fragile, fragile, fragile.
Oh my! I like the sound of that actually. I quite like that. Chaewon's look in this comeback is killer. I love the hair and everything. It looks so good. Yunjin, my girl! I love that woman. She's insane. Look at her, man. I can't. The visual is astounding. Oh. Oh, mate, Kazuha. Look, oh! Look at Sakura! Oh. Oh! ANTIFRAGILE. It sounds so cool! Yunjin wrecks my damn brain. I can't. She wrecks my brain. I cannot deal with her at all. Oh my god. For those of you that don't know my kind of history with Yunjin, she's somebody that ever since I checked out Produce 48, having got into Eyes One and stuff, I went back and thought, right, I'm gonna watch the whole of Produce 48, and Yunjin was the probably the contestant that stood, aside from the Eyes One girls themselves. Yunjin was the contestant that stood out for me. She's the one that I thought, you know, if I could have a 13th member of Eyes One, like Yunjin would be it. Like I loved her from the second I kind of experienced what she did and stuff in Produce 48. And I was always hoping that we'd get something from her, that she'd get the opportunity to debut, that she'd get the opportunity to show off what she can do. I was always hoping that she'd get that chance, and of course we are here now with 르세라핌, and she's got that chance, and she's killing it. She is absolutely killing it, as I knew she would. Just every time she's on screen here, she just steals me. She just absolutely steals me. I can't, just the visual and everything, the way she is, her expression, gestures and things like that. She's so good at that. Just so strong, and on top of that, her vocals are stunning as well. Although this isn't really the kind of song where you're going to hear that by the sounds of it, but nevertheless, like she is incredible. I I love her so much. I think she's wonderful. This is a banger, isn't it? This is an absolute banger. It's already a lot more hard hitting in your face compared to Fearless, which I really like. I like that they're giving a bit more oomph with this one. Even though like I say, I loved Fearless. I think some of the issues that some people had with it perhaps was the fact that it wasn't necessarily as it didn't have that oomph factor, if that makes any sense, which again for me was fine. I didn't mind because I still like the song, but yeah, this definitely does. Anti-fragile. Oh, the way they say that. Oh, look it up. Just everything she does with her face. I cannot do it. I cannot deal with it. Lovey dovey. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. That shouldn't sound cool, and then it does. Oh, all the vocals, yes. It's like a oh, mate. Shay one is stealing my heart as well, man. Let's come back. Look at Sakura, man. Sakura's killing it. I love this like glasses, the goggle look she's got going on. Anti-fragile. Oh! I feel like that's an element that should annoy me, you know, that like whole anti-fragile. Like it's one of those things I feel like should annoy me, and yet it doesn't. Like there's something really weirdly addictive about it. I don't know what it is. I enjoy hearing it. I don't know if it's the tone of it and sort of the high pitched tone, but something about it just I'm like, yes. Yes, I want to hear that. They're such a cool group. There's something I really love about this group. Something I noticed about Fearless is that they're just effortlessly cool. They're effortlessly hip, if you will. And now, do you know what I mean? Like they've just got that effortlessly cool factor about them, where just everything they do just works, even when it shouldn't. Like I say, you know, that bit where was it Kazuya doing that bit, the bit where they're saying like lovey-dovey and all that. That shouldn't be cool. It shouldn't be cool to be rapping saying oh, lovey-dovey or whatever. That should not be a cool thing to do. If I tried it, it wouldn't be cool at all. But yet they pull it off. It's insane. Sakura, mate. Sakura's killing it, man. No. Oh, vocal. That like ding ding. That little. This. That sounds so good. I love this bit. It sounds so good. Oh my god, these girls. Why are they... What? What happened at the end? Don't kill them. Oh no, they're fine. Dust it off, it's fine. Meteor strikes. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem for these girls. That was brilliant. The way they just straight up just brushed off a meteor strike. It was legendary. They are so good. Do you want to be forgiven? What does that mean? What does that mean, mate? Mate, I can't. They're just such a cool group. I can't deal with it, man. I really like the song. I thought the song absolutely slayed here. First listen, I may prefer it to Fearless. It's hard to say at this stage. I'd have to give it more of a listen. But Fearless is one of those songs that personally hasn't stuck with me as much as I thought it might. Again, maybe that's down to just not listening to it enough. I don't know. But I think this feels like it might. This feels like it might stick with me a lot more. I really like the sound of it. I love that hard hitting nature. It's got a power behind it, which I really like. I wish I'd paid more attention to the lyrics. I could have got a feel for what this song is actually about. But you know, the term anti-fragile, like, are they essentially saying they're not fragile, they're strong, they're powerful, which I suppose would go along with the fact that they brushed off a meteor strike at the end of the MV. I don't know, maybe that's what they're going for, but let me know in the comments more about that. But yeah, I'm feeling it, man. These girls absolutely kill. Just the slayage is off the charts with these girls. You know, in the MV and everything, they all absolutely killed it. Every single one. Like I realised I didn't mention Yunjin much, and it's probably because she's probably the member I'm least familiar with. So I apologise for that. She absolutely killed it as well. I just want to point that out. I don't want to leave anyone out of this because they all absolutely slayed. Every time they're on screen, they utterly killed it. Yunjin was an absolute star as always. Chaewon is stealing my heart at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, every time I see her and every time she does anything, she's utterly stealing me at the moment. In ways that she didn't even necessarily do in Eyes One. Like, she's really coming out of a shell in a big way, I feel like, with what she's doing in the SSERAFIM, and I'm absolutely here for it. Sakura absolutely killed it off the charts. Kazuha was incredible. I've already mentioned Unche. Like, yeah, this group deserve all the plaudits they're getting at the moment. Obviously, they've dealt with stuff with, you know, the whole Gadam situation. So they've been through it a bit, especially for a debut group to kind of have to go through that kind of situation. But props to them for coming back with this, which was insane and awesome. I really can't wait to check out the album as well. I'm really intrigued to see what we get with that. It's an exciting time, man. It's an exciting time. Like I say, you know, I've already talked extensively recently about the Eyes One girls and how wonderful it is. Not just the fact that they're excelling and that they're, you know, doing so well after Eyes One, but the fact that they're doing it to this level. To this level. Like, for those of you that don't know, if you've not seen my Chaewon reaction, I've become utterly obsessed with her over the last 24 hours because of her solo debut and stuff, and how incredible it was. I reacted to the album earlier today. I will have that reaction out soon as well. She's destroyed me and taken me over the last 24 hours. It's been utterly insane. The other soloists as well, the likes of Umbi, Yuri, Yena, killing it constantly with their releases. And then on top of that, you've got these groups. You've got 르세라핌, you've got IVE. Like, I just it's insane. I could never have dreamt of this. If you told, like, when Eyes One had disbanded, when they were disbanding and we were watching the final concert and all that, it was so emotional. I was crying my eyes out watching it. Everything felt so bleak because I wanted them to survive. I was like, I need this group to survive. I need them to carry on. I can't handle the idea of them actually disbanding. I held hope right up to the end that they wouldn't. And then they did, and it's so hard to take and so hard to deal with, and the future's so uncertain for these girls and stuff. You know, if you could have showed me back then that future, it would have made me feel so much better. It would have made me feel so much better because I'm so happy for all of these girls. The fact that they are all slaying it the way they are is just so special. And SSERAFIM are looking like a group that we're going to be paying attention to for years to come, and I'm here for it. And with that being said, guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. That would be incredible. Please do get in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think as always, and I'll see you next time for the next one. Sanangay, I love you all. Goodbye.